Hey guys, what's up? PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look at XRP on the 2-day time frame, and then let's scale down to the small time frame to see exactly what it's doing. What we see over here for over 604 days is Wyckoff accumulation. You have your preliminary supply. Okay, you have your preliminary supply, so it's one upswing before you enter into a selling climax. You then have an automatic rally because it doesn't take much money to move the price back up. Then what you have over here is a secondary test of the lows and then a failed breakout. After this failed breakout, you come down for your secondary test in phase B, sweeping this psychological support, which then causes a short squeeze up to the top of the range. You see how we have a short squeeze to the top of the range? And then we come creaking down, which is your last point of support. Okay, you see this? You see this wedge? You see this creak? This is your last point of support before Ripple won against the SEC, and this would be considered your sign of strength. After your sign of strength, the composite operator brings the price back down to the 78.6% fib. And then we have what's called our backup phase. And in our backup phase, we chop around near the top of the range until we enter into disbelief phase, or in other words, phase E, or what I like to call it is point of no return. Okay, so we see that XRP has been under this resistance for over 200 days. Yeah, 227 days. And now we're finally above it, using it as support over here. Okay, so this is your, let's go and change this here. And we can see we've been using it as support. Okay, so over 200 days of resistance, and now we're using it as support. This is our overhead resistance here at 7383. That's the 702. As soon as you get over this overhead resistance, right over here, then we are off to the races. Okay, now this is the only thing standing in our way before we enter into that parabolic phase. Now, I want to remind you that we are in phase E already. So we've started the parabolic phase. However, we're just running into a little bit of resistance before the composite operator scoops up more shares before they drive the price back up again. Okay, so I'm going to show you more scenarios that I have here, or more TA. So let's take a look at some other layers that I have here. Okay, so this is the high time frame, and what you had from the beginning of time was you had your 5-wave move up for your wave 1. You had your WXY correction coming down to the 88.6% fib. Another 5-wave move up for your wave 3, hitting the golden pocket. You have a ABC correction, so a 3-wave move down, a 3-wave move up, and a 5-wave move to the downside with a truncation in the 5th wave. And you start your leading diagonal, which hits the 92 cent. Then you come down for your backup phase, which is a WXY correction. And we have some interim targets at $1.12, $1.30, and $1.70 area. And yeah, it's off to the races from there. But you can see that when you have a parabola, right? This is your parabola, right? And this is the price. This is the lag phase. Okay, it starts to lag, but as time progresses and as we enter certain phases into the market, it starts to move much faster. Okay, the price. So this over here is the lag phase, and then this is the parabolic phase when people realize it's too late. So that's what we're entering right now. We've just gotten over that 200-day long trendline resistance within a larger 600-day Wyckoff accumulation zone. Now, when we just take a look at this bottoming structure, we've been within this structure for over 600 days. I showed you it over here. Okay? I showed you it over here. You can see? Now we're above trendline resistance. So right now I'm showing you XRP before we have that parabolic run. Right now, on the small time frame, there's going to be a lot of chop before we get up there, and it's going to leave a lot of people confused, right? Let's go to this chart here. Okay, let's go to the small time frame. Okay, let's take a look at our scenario 1 of 2. So this is a 5-wave move up to the 70.2% fib. And then you have an ABC correction with your B wave acting as your 5th wave. You have a 3-wave move down, 3-wave move up, and a 5-wave move to the downside. It's crucial for bulls to get over this red region here sitting at 0.6967 and 0.7099. It's the reason it's crucial for bulls to get over that is because we can deny the possibility of more downside. And instead of doing this scenario on the small time frame, we would be doing this scenario where we're still within our 5th wave. We have a 5th wave extension in an ending diagonal. So every wave is acting as an ABC structure within our 5th wave. And then this, wherever this 5th wave lands, which I will be updating in the Discord, click the link in the description below, we will have our wave 1, okay? And then we come down for a wave 2, wave 3, 4, 5, all the way up there to those macro targets I showed you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the XRP video. There's nothing much to worry about with XRP. We're still looking good here, okay? We're still looking good. We're still holding support. If we do come down, we would likely just come down a bit. And then this is your major overhead resistance that we must get over, okay? This 0.74 region. Once we get over 0.774, it's go time, especially the 786 at 0.78. Once you get over this overhead resistance, we can say that we've gone from the lag phase into the parabolic phase. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the XRP video. If you have any questions, please let me know. Click the link in the description below to join the Discord. You get access to over 300 charts, and you can talk to me personally. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.